There he is. That's a keeper. That's a good one. At least he felt like he was good at, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh no, come on. What's going on, y'all? Got a pretty good episode planned. Got my buddy Kyle right there. As you can see, we are on the Sea-Doos and we got about a 20-mile run. We're gonna be heading out, hitting some oil rigs and looking for some red snapper. Red snapper is finally in season. We have beautiful seas, beautiful conditions. So without further ado, let's get out here, see if we can find some fish. All right, y'all, we just pulled up on the rig right here. Actually got Captain Collier right there and his blackjack on the other side of me. We're gonna go ahead and grab a line, drop some bait down, see if we can pull up some fish. All right, so we're gonna start off by dropping down these pogies. I'll talk more about my setup a little bit later on, but all I'm doing is taking that hook, rigging them through the eyes, go ahead and drop them down. Made a little bit of a move. We're over here on a reef now. The rigs weren't really producing anything but small snapper. I didn't even get any bites on it. Kyle caught 2 small snapper, so we decided to push a little bit further south, get on some of these reefs. There he is. There we go. There we go. Come on, be a keeper for me one time. Don't feel like he's gonna be too big. Right color, wrong size. This is our first red snapper for the day. So we are allowed to keep 2 of these and they gotta be about 16 inches. This guy here is probably about 14 or so. Go ahead and let him swim. Bye-bye. Drop him back down. Looking for that keeper snapper, 2 of them, so we can go home and cook up a good meal. There he is. That might be a keeper there. Yeah, I think that's gonna be a keeper. Feeling decent. Definitely feeling like he's gonna go over 16. Yeah, there we go. All right, flip him in the old ski here. Not a giant one, but we got conditions that are gonna be deteriorating here soon. So we're gonna be putting these in the box because we might not have much more time out here. Now, just to be on the safe side, we're gonna measure him. I think he's barely a keeper, but I do think he's a keeper. Yep, that one right there is 16 3/4. I tell you what, we're gonna let this one go. We're gonna let him go against my better judgment because we might not be able to upgrade them. And I say that just because you see we got a lot of really big rollers coming in and we are a long way. Land is that way, you can't even see it anymore. We're about 20 miles from where we launched, so we don't want to get stuck out here in some bad weather. All right, going back down. We got a really good reef right here, marking about 8 foot of structure and fish just all over. I mean, as soon as it gets down to the bottom, reel in my slack, we're getting hammered. Fish on. There we go. That's gonna be another one that's gonna be a keeper. I don't know how big of a keeper, but that one should make 16. Barely. Probably gonna go ahead and throw this one back too. All right, let's try that again. There he is. That's a keeper. That's a good one. At least he felt like he was good at, yeah. Oh yeah, oh, no, come on. We might have got shark. Come here, Gotta get him up. It certainly felt like he got sharked at first. Be a good snapper. Be a good snapper. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Woo! That's a good one for the box. Good thing we didn't keep those small ones. There are some big snapper down there. Holy moly, man. Y'all, we have caught a ton of small. Look at them. Look at the dolphins trying to come get my fish. My goodness. Y'all look at that fish right there. What a beautiful snapper. And that guy's gonna taste even better. Go ahead and pop this guy in the box. Try to drop back down, see if we can pick up one more of these guys. All right. All right, so we got that one snapper in the box. Got one more to go, but check it out. If y'all like this offshore sea-doo style type of content, get this video to 900 likes. If this video gets to 900 likes, I will come out here and do things like target cobia, maybe troll for some kings, and put out more content just like this for y'all. And there we go, coming across some more rubble right there. Go ahead and drop down. So when you're offshore, there's always going to be some current, some stuff like that. So on this jet ski, what I do to help stay on the spot is I utilize my troll mode right there. I typically set the speed around 1 or 2 to hold me in the current, and it kind of just keeps me on the spot a little bit longer. There we go. Be a 16-inch snapper one time. Feeling like it should be a keeper. I think that one's gonna make the box. Come on. No. Well, maybe. Not gonna make it. Well, as y'all can see, we ain't offshore no more. Storm started to pop off in the distance. We're starting to see white caps. We were at least an hour and 15 minutes or so back to the launch, so we decided to go ahead and call it. We did get that one good snapper that's probably around 24, 25 inches. That's gonna make a really good meal, so y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna cook that up for y'all. But first, I'm gonna show y'all the main setup that I used out there on the reef. This is my main offshore setup right here that I like dropping down for reef fish, grouper, snapper, things like that. Just got that on a Shimano Travala rod with a Shimano Speedmaster 16. Nice reel. It has low gear, high gear, which comes in really handy when you're trying to winch fish off the reefs. And then I got 60-pound mainline braid to 60-pound fluorocarbon leader, and got that paired up on a 8-ounce egg weight. Then I had a 6/0 circle hook, but that's the setup that I like to use when I'm offshore. All right, well, I will see y'all back at the house. Be firing up the grill. We are back at the house now, getting ready to cook up this fish. We are going to be doing some fried red snapper, and if y'all are not frying fish this way, then you are certainly missing out, because this is an awesome little recipe that comes together really quick. So y'all stay tuned. We'll go ahead and whip this thing up. So over here on the burner, we just got some canola oil in a Dutch oven. Going to be getting that to around 375, somewhere in there should be good. But while our oil is going, we're gonna go ahead and prep our fish. Got these beautiful red snapper fillets. Y'all look at that. Absolutely gorgeous meat right here. Nice thick fillets. Prepare this snapper. All I'm gonna do is cut it down into more manageable pieces for the fryer. And I'm just gonna be doing something like that right there. That should be perfect. I also like cutting up a fillet like this because it allows more surface of that meat to be covered in that batter. You know, if you got a big, you just, you know, fillet a whole piece of fish like that, you know, you could get a whole lot more batter by just cutting it up right there. Get a nice crispy fillet. All right, we got our red snapper prepared right there. Now we're gonna go ahead and work on the batters. All right, so to our fish batter, we're gonna have some wet ingredients as well as some dry ingredients. Our wet ingredients are just gonna be 4 eggs, and we got that nice and beat up. And then we're gonna be using some hot sauce with that. We're using crystals. Y'all can use whatever you like. We're gonna go in with a decent amount of hot sauce, probably somewhere close to a 1/4 cup or so. All right, got our hot sauce in there. We're just gonna mix that up, get it nice and combined. And that is all we're gonna end up doing to our wet ingredients. For our dry ingredients, I'm gonna be using a Ziploc bag, just easy to kind of toss all this fish together in it. But I'm gonna go down with a little bit of flour, maybe about a cup or so. And then I'm gonna do equal parts yellow cornmeal. Now I do want to make sure that I season my dry batter. So what I have here is some really good stuff. This is Magic Swamp Dust. I picked it up from Rouse's. I've used it on a couple of other dishes and it is absolutely amazing. Just like your normal Cajun seasoning, but it's got a lot of citrus kick to it. But we're not going to go light with this. We're going to make sure that our batter is nice and seasoned. Get the air out of that bag, and then the reason I use a Ziploc bag like that, it's just real easy to toss and mix everything up really, really well. And then all we're gonna do, go ahead and drop our fish down on our dry batter. Close that up. And then we're gonna get a really good toss on that snapper, making sure everything's nice and coated. Just like that. And then from there, we're gonna throw all our snapper over into our wet ingredients. To that, we're gonna stir in that meat, making sure that our wet batter completely covers everything. All right, I'm gonna let that sit in there for about 5 minutes or so, and then while that's going, I'm gonna get some French fries and some hush puppies over there on our oil. All right, so we got our hush puppies over here. Fries are going right now, and these have been sitting for about 5 minutes or so. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my snapper out of my wet batter, and I'm gonna drop it back in one more time in my dry batter. And when those fries come off, it'll be time to put the fish in. All right, and then we're just gonna give our fish one final toss. Whoa, keep that zipped up, dude. All right, it is time to finally drop our fish in. There we go. All right, so we're gonna have to run this in 2 batches, but that's not a problem. We're just looking for our fish to turn a golden brown. Once they start to float up, get some nice color on them, they're gonna be done. We're gonna move them over to our hush puppies and French fries. All right, so our fish is looking about ready. That's the color we're looking for right there. Go ahead and plate that off to the side. Man, that smells and looks absolutely killer, y'all. Telling you, if you're not frying fish this way, you definitely got to give it a shot. The egg and hot sauce mixture just really, really does it. You're not going to taste too much of that hot sauce, but it's definitely going to be there. All right, y'all, check this out. So this is a complete southern fish fry right here. We got our fried snapper, our French fries, homemade hush puppies, some homemade slaw. We also got some baked beans that are going in the oven right now. We are about to chow down and really enjoy this snapper. And then afterwards, we're gonna enjoy a nice day in the pool, try to enjoy our weekend. But this video is not gonna be complete without us going in for a bite. So, got our fish right here. I am probably about to really burn myself, but that's good, y'all. It's got a really, really good seasoning, nice lemony texture, crunchy texture, just amazing fish. Y'all, I'm about to dive in, enjoy this meal. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If y'all did, leave a like, comment if you have any questions, subscribe if you haven't already. We'll see y'all next time.